talk to the people of God about the annihilation of impossible things. Because many of us today are dealing in places in our lives where we are allowing things that seem impossible keep us away from the express will of God for our lives. And I am always and often amazed at how easy it is to do that. For the most sainted person in the house of God, I discovered that folk get a spirit of quit right away sometimes when something greater than their anointing comes in their presence. But for those who are greatly anointed, they don't know it like that right away. They just assume that's righteous indignation, but it ain't righteous indignation. Anything that closes you down from doing God's will and takes you out of your pattern of relationship has become stronger than you. And so you need to rise above it. Come on, say rise above it. I feel in this season, I'm not speaking to the weak and the weary. I feel like I'm speaking to the so-called spiritual giants, by the way. To those individuals whose job it is to be giants and not to be wimps. Amen. When giant situations show up. I'm talking right here. I'm feeling that all over. God said, this is the season to talk to the sainted folks. Because the babies can't get out of this by themselves. And if the sainted folks hold back their praise and their worship and their devotion and commitment and dedication in these times, what can the righteous do? Come on, say amen. Now I want to take you on a very deep discussion. I'm really going to try to do this in a short time because we've been long pressed for time and we got a service this evening I want to come back to. But I really want to take your minds deep, and so put on your spiritual hats, amen, of understanding. It's not a message to beat you, but a message of deep understanding. Because as I was getting it, I said this has to be taught and has to be given so people can really follow. Now some of this is going to be elementary and rudimental to some of you, and it may be well understood by others. But I have to go this way to discuss the annihilation of impossible things. Let me just stop and say that impossible things are what they are. They are things that are not possible. I have to define that much. But I submit to you that the defining of what's not possible is based on the person who's looking at it and what they bring to meet that situation. And so it's not possible based on us, but it is never not possible based on who? Never not possible based on God. And we would do well in this message to keep in mind that wherever we find weariness, heaviness, and quitting this, and slowing this, and stopping this, it suggests to us that we've reached a place that we no longer allow God to handle, and we're trying to handle it. And therefore, it's a struggle and it's impossible. That means you got too much of you.